Today's story we have in all over the country is all about the election of local NRM chairpersons and LC1s for the various villages and cells we have in all over the country. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Remember, this is the time for NILECAST news at Western Television that comes from your way on Mondays, from Mondays rather to Saturdays from the hour of 7 up to the hour of that's 8 p.m. Before we dive into the details of the news, first take a look at the headlines of what is transpiring.
Coming up with the NILECAST news headlines tonight, Uganda security intercepts 24 children at Goli Customs suspected to be trafficked. 79 police constables successfully registered in Ajumani district. Uganda and DR Congo signed cross-border security peace agreement. For this and more in the NILECAST news tonight.
Come back from the headlines, let's commence our stories from Nebi district, whereby we have a trafficking story here. Uganda security has intercepted 24 children at the Gold Custom, suspected to be trafficked from DRC Congo, where 3 Congolese nationals were arrested for being suspects of child trafficking from DRC crossing into Uganda through Gold Customs Nebi district. Alfred gives us details about that.
3 Congolese nationals have been arrested over suspected child trafficking from DR Congo crossing into Uganda through Goli Customs Nebi district. The suspects have been identified as Bwana Wirot, Kaparanyayish and Owen Diedone, all residents of Mangele in Mahagi. The arrest came after they were found with 24 children suspected to be taken to Share refugee camp in Terego district. Uyirot Bwana, 34 years, a prime suspect and a resident of Mangala in Mahagi territory, said they were taking the children to Uganda after the children fled wars from Jalasiga in DR Congo. Bwana told Ugandan security that he ferried the children in good heart but never informed the parents of the children about their going to Shua refugee camp.
Aneno chalo wote walingo kuzongwa nyai kupitia Lasiga. Sama leo mwenye kupitia Lasiga. Wakama aneno ni akwoti teka bidu magiri eja. Agama choko kikoti paru mwoshe ube kukikampu. Chalo ande ti kampu kucha.
Nani kucha ngombe remuge.
Kucha rwenyu remuge.
Awuya ge aizo kabena shele.
Gai kabena shele.
Zoge ainrele.
Ni wa aipo za mungare kai.
Mungere mbanga kai. Endele sabia me mungere.
Wakari ka kuja kuja Lasiga, wale niko ya kuja Lasiga wabelu mungere kai ndi.
Mungere ka keshingeunga.
Mungere ka keja.
Meanwhile, Robert Abak, Nebi resident district commissioner who rushed to Goli Customs, said Ugandan security forces have been actively working to prevent human trafficking, particularly involving children. He confirmed the incident of intercepting 24 children being trafficked from DR Congo, as there have been similar cases. In February 2023. A joint task team in Nebi district arrested the mother of 2 and 3 other teenage girls who were being smuggled out of the country to join the Allied Democratic Forces.
What you have witnessed today, this is clear evidence of child trafficking. From Congo to Uganda, maybe they are just using Uganda as a transit route to wherever, we do not know. So, these children, they are 24. The man is not even very clear why he's traveling with these young people. When you look at their age, these are just between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it is true that they are running away from violence, why only that category? So this one sends a very big signal.
Abak advises parents to be vigilant and always guide their children from wrong elements in their communities, and added that Ugandan authorities are working to protect children from being recruited by violent groups like ADF.
Calling upon them that be vigilant. Child trafficking is real. And there are very many people now involved. They sometimes disguise as refugees, yet in the actual sense, they're just looking for means of how to get away with this matter. So let us be vigilant, especially our elected leaders, the LCs, should be very vigilant. Know your community by face and by name where possible.
Sunday Ogenworth, chairperson Jupangira Sub-County, where the incident happened, calls for stringent measures at Uganda borders, particularly Goli Customs, so that a similar incident cannot happen again.
There is a suspected case of child trafficking at Goli Customs. 19 young children were intercepted at the custom where they were being ferried the other side to Ochia refugee settlement. So the police got them. They are currently here at Goli police station here at the custom.
These cases highlight the ongoing efforts of Ugandan security to combat human trafficking and protect children, as Ugandan security forces have been intercepting and arresting individuals suspected of human trafficking. The suspects are being held at Nebi Central Police Station, and the victims will be repatriated back to DR Congo today. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Were intercepted at the custom where they were being ferried the other side to Ochia refugee settlement. So the police got them. They are currently here at Goli police station here at the custom.
These cases are trafficking. The suspects are being held at Nebi Central Police Station, and the victims will be repatriated back to DR Congo today. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nile.
Away from that story from Nebi district, now turning our attention politically, as the elections of local NRM chairpersons and LC ones across the country takes place today, 6th of May 2025, Arua City registers smooth running of the process with up to 98% statistically. This was revealed by Salim Kumaket, the resident city commissioner for Arua City, and urges the masses to desist from tribal elections. Take a look at the story.
In Arua, I want to report that the exercise has gone nearly 98% clean. But in terms of free and fair elections, I can say it went on smoothly. With the exception of few cells that the NRM leadership, in consonance with the police, decided to call off elections in those cells across the city, but more importantly concentrated in Arua Central. A few of them are in Naivu East and West. And I want to thank the security forces led by Uganda Police Force in ensuring that no substantial damage or harm is reported up to now. I want to thank them. It is our promise we gave to the people that elections in Arua will go unfettered, elections in Arua will go uninterrupted. And this is our promise from now on. Those who think they can attract violence from police, they have failed today. Those who think they can attract tear gas from police, they have also failed today. This is what we are promising for the people of Arua City. Let us not have politics of identity. Let us not have politics of division. What the Swahili people say, politics of ubaguzi. It is wrong, it is barbaric, it is archaic, and it has no place in Arua and Uganda in general. Some of the places where we had to advise cancellation of this process today was because of tribal intonation. We have had it in Pajulu. We have also had it somewhere in Kenya ward. I want to ask the good people of Arua that we have coexisted before elections. We can coexist even better during election times. Because when you elect a leader, you are not electing a tribal chief. You are not electing a clan head. You are electing a chairperson of a cell or a village that will lead you as a village community, but not as a tribal community. Those areas that have been cancelled, the NRM leadership will guide on when a fresh elections will be conducted in those areas, and police will lead the other security agencies to support a violent, free NRM processes at a cell level.
Away from that, now crossing the Nile to the other side of Greater Madi region, particularly in Ajuman district, over 70 police constables have been registered successfully in Ajuman district. But due to other requirements, sorry about that, we are commencing afresh. Over 70 police constables have been registered successfully in Ajuman district. But due to other requirements, 9 applicants were left out since there are supposed to be 88 candidates. SP Draguidu Ignatius, the public relations officer of Police Northwest, asked those who have been shortlisted to go for the recruitment, since their target is to see young people in Uganda having jobs. Onzima Alan, together with Fancy, reports about that.
Northwest Nile region recruitment exercise for police was successfully, where 79 candidates were successfully recruited. The region comprises of districts of Adjumani, Moyo, Yumbe, and Obongi respectively. While speaking to journalists on 2nd May 2025, Adjumani Model Secondary School SP Dragudu Ignatius, the public relations officer of Police Northwest region, confirmed the exercise and said this exercise will take place in all West Nile region. Honorable Haijuka Richard, the Vice Chairman LC5 of Adjumani District, said it is true 79 were recruited, but due to other requirements, this has made 9 applicants left out since there are supposed to be 88 candidates.
Today is a special day in Adjumani and even in the country because there is police recruitment. The process of the recruitment started some way back. People applied, and in Adjumani district particularly, there were 88 applicants who were shortlisted for today's interview in Adjumani Model Maduga. I want to thank the management of Adjumani Model Maduga because we came here with OC station. We requested for this ground because the ground is open and it is quiet. Now, out of the 88 that were shortlisted, 79 people, applicants turned up, and out of the 79, there were some people who 7 did not turn up, and then 2 were dropped. Why are those 2 dropped? In the advert of the police recruitment, one of the conditions is you must sit for ordinary level before 2019. So those who were dropped were 1 who sat for their O level before 2019. 2, they have irregularities in their documents. You may find the name has spelling error. I was telling to my people, and whenever I stand, I always say my name is Kaijuka Richard Arthur. And if somebody calls me Richard Kaijuka Arthur, that is not me. And those are the reasons as to why these people are dropped.
SP Dragudu asked those who have been shortlisted to go for the recruitment since their target is to see our young people in Uganda having jobs.
Recruitment exercise for professional police constables in the Northwest Nile region. The headquarters is in Moyo. The region is comprising with the district of Adjumani, Yumbe, Moyo, and Obongi. The exercise started on the 2nd May 2025. So I advise those applicants, those who have been shortlisted in these 3 remaining districts, let them come all in number. They should not miss the interview. We wanted our sons and daughters to be recruited many in the Northwest Nile region, such that the service will be nearer to our local community and the general public. And these people whom we have recruited are going to reinforce sub-county policing model police, where in each sub-county we need to have total number of 18 police officers in each sub-county, the countrywide. And the whole country, we are going to raise the number of 10,000 police officers in Uganda.
The exercise started on 2nd May 2025 at 8 a.m. in Adjumani district for day 1. Out of the 88 applicants shortlisted for the interview, 79 turned up, 7 have missed out the interview, while 2 have been disqualified, making total of 88. There are 27 females and 52 males under the screening exercise. Asara Charit, Onzima Alan reporting for West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Away from that story, still in more of the stories, Uganda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo have signed cross-border security peace agreement. This happened during the meeting between officials from the 2 countries on Monday, 5th of May 2025 at Caritas Mahagi, Ituri province. The leaders agreed to have harmonious relationships to foster peace and security.
Uganda and Democratic Republic of Congo have had a complex history, particularly signing cross-border security agreements regarding border conflicts. During the meeting between officials from the 2 countries on Monday, 5th May 2025 at Caritas Mahagi, Ituri province, the leaders agreed to have harmonious relationships to foster peace and security. It should be noted that Uganda has been involved in efforts to combat rebel groups such as the Allied Democratic Forces ADF, which have been active in the region. Colonel Disano Alolua, head of administrators in Ituri province, DR Congo, said Uganda has signed agreements with the Congolese government to promote cross-border peace and development.
Comme l'avait dit le général dans le dernier, et il vient de répéter ici que nous sommes pas là pour s'accuser mutuellement. Je crois peut-être pas projeter le travail. Nous allons apporter quelques modifications des amendements s'il y a là.
Meanwhile, General Tabanamin, Deputy Internal Security Organization in charge West Nile and DR Congo, who led the Ugandan team, revealed that in 2019, Kenya and Uganda signed a similar peace deal to end conflicts between Turkana, Pokot, and Karamoja communities. According to General Taban, Uganda and Democratic Republic of Congo will work together to strengthen peace and security along their shared border.
So let's respect this thing, and we are happy we're still going home. As I told you, please, Boya and Gather, so the local promotion, Professor Alex Sinagar, and anyone else, this is not the merci. Regarding your madame, the super madame,
However, Honorable Catherine Nakuma Venjina, Member of Parliament for Older Persons in Northern Uganda, who doubles as chairperson of the agreement, revealed this will establish a secure environment which will strengthen border control and security between the 2 countries. Honorable Mavenjina added that the cooperation between the Ugandan Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs and the Armed Forces of the Democratic Republic of Congo is paramount to cause peace and stability.
I want to add my voice in thanking both him and President Tshisekedi for really taking seriously about peace, security, and development in our two countries. Because without peace and development, there is nothing we can achieve.
Robert Abak, RDC Nebi, who has been in the front line to coordinate the process, said the agreements have been successful peace deals between DR Congo and Uganda, which aimed to end conflicts and increased development and cooperation in the region.
And we need to know that we are brothers and sisters.
Et nous sommes ici dans l'esprit du panafricanisme et nous devons nous sentir comme frères et sœurs.
At whatever cost, there must be peace in Mahagi and in Turi as it's in Uganda.
Among other key benefits of cross-border agreements include reducing conflicts and improving border control, increasing trade, infrastructure investments, and access to resources. Other Ugandan dignitaries who attended the peace talk agreement include Mr. Kermundu Georgia Dubango, Chairperson NRM Nebi, Robert Kumarole, Chairperson NRM Pakwach District, Reverend Father Stephen Orebdogu, Vice Chancellor Nebi Catholic Diocese, Prime Minister Lur Kingdom, all RDCs of Greater Nebi, among others. These agreements and initiatives demonstrate the commitment of Uganda and DR Congo to improving their relationship. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Away from that, now into the other segment, I am talking about sports. I can confirm to you, right now in the country, we are having so many co-curricular activities. The biggest one is all about the ongoing ball game one, which has been hosted by Bukedia, particularly at Ngora Senior Secondary School. And we have representatives from that West Nile region. We have Ngora Senior Secondary School being one of them. We have got Moyo Star, both girls and boys. We have got the Komboni College from Ajumani. Not forgetting about Francis Ayume Memorial Senior Secondary School, also representing the girls from West Nile region. And these games have commenced today. That's after successfully screening of the match officials, including the participants. And these games actually commenced today at 2 p.m. Tomorrow, I'll be in position to bring you how, of course, these games are transpiring. I know people from West Nile, they will want to know how, of course, their schools are performing. Not only that, we also have in the National Debate Championship, both for the secondary schools and also for the primary schools, which has been organized by Teachers Debate Network Uganda, and it has been hosted by Ngora School, that side of Mbara City. And we also have, interestingly, we also have some representatives from West Nile region. One of the schools that's representing the flag of West Nile region is one of the iconic schools we have from the region. I'm talking about St. Joseph's College Ombati Senior Secondary School. They also did host the regionals. And we have in a school in the names of Okufura. Okufura Senior Secondary School is a school from Arue District. They also representing the flag of Arue District and West Nile at large. And also Terego is also not leaving themselves behind. They have sent one representative that's in the names of one the Progressive Senior Secondary School. These are schools that are representing the flag of the West Nile region as far as the national debate competitions are concerned. And now it's an assignment to the rest of the schools. We need to impress the culture of that debate. That is the latest update I can give you. And this event is set to conclude on Thursday, and it commenced on Saturday, 3rd of this particular month. And as I had said, will climax on Thursday, 8th of May, 2025. Also away from that, also in international sports, I can confirm to you the long-awaited reverse fixture between Inter Milan and the team of Barcelona is actually bouncing back tonight at 10 p.m. And this time is taking place in Italy after the first leg of the semi-finals ending in a 3-all draw. That's at Camp Nou. This time, the boys of Barcelona, they are collecting themselves. As I speak right now, they're already in Italy to see if they can go through. So we are waiting to see. Just a reminder again, the last time The team of Inter Milan won Champions League was way back in 2010 when they beat Inter Milan by a goal, not Inter Milan rather, when they beat Bayern Munich by a goal to nil in the finals. Meanwhile, for Barcelona, way back in 2015 was when they last won the competition. It was against the old ladies, Bianconeri, that's Juventus, where they hammered them by 3-1. That means Inter Milan have stayed like for 16 years minus winning that's UEFA Champions League matches. In 2013 they came close against Manchester City. Things never worked out for them. Meanwhile, for Barcelona, we are waiting to see, after 9 solid years, for them not winning the biggest league we have in Europe. And also the other semi-final encounter, second league, is also bouncing back tomorrow, with Arsenal traveling to Principality, the Spark Princess, to take on Paris Saint-Germain after playing into a 1-0 defeat into the hands of Paris Saint-Germain last week in the first league encounter. And also after tomorrow is when UEFA Europa League and Europa Conference League reverse fixers for the semi-finals shall also be bouncing back, with Chelsea having the reverse fixer up against Zargenden, that comes from Sweden. Meanwhile, for Bilbao, they will have to visit Old Trafford as they take on the team of the team of Manchester United. Manchester United won the first league 3-0. That means they will be welcoming Bilbao for the reverse fixer. And also in the other semi-final, Spurs right now, they are leading the team of Darcy Bordeaux from Norway, and they will be heading to Norway for the reverse fixer. It's likely to be an English affair between Manchester United and Spurs in the finals, but we don't rule the rest of the teams completely out of the game. The other game I forgot about is the game between Real Betis and the team of Fiorentina. Fiorentina, we did see them losing into the hands of Real Betis in the first league by 2-1, and we are the runners-up. They were the runners-up, I think, in 2000, not thinking that is the reality, runners-up in 2023 finals, losing into the hands of West Ham in that final. So we are waiting to see how things will transpire. A very big story, of course, I don't want to leave out, is all about what's happening in the world of transfer. We are only left with a month and some weeks for the biggest summer transfer window to reopen. And one transfer, I should say, is already 80%. Trent Alexander-Arnold has already ended his 20 years stay at Liverpool. As I speak right now, he has agreed personal terms with the team of Los Blancos, that's Real Madrid. That means he will be leaving Liverpool on free transfer. The only remaining things are paperwork. Remember, he's leaving Liverpool on free transfer. There is nothing like in negotiation. Liverpool say demanding this one, Real Madrid negotiating about this amount of fee. The deal is 80%. Paperwork just remaining, otherwise I should say 80% the player in the names of Trent Alexander-Arnold is already Real Madrid player. With that, we have come to the climax of today's edition of NILECAST News. Have the best of your moments till we meet again tomorrow at the same time for the same program, and also in the same television in the names of West Nile TV. Remember, we are lighting up the region.